consciousness shining, everything else, our minds, our senses, and through them, the world shines for us. By the light of consciousness, everything here is lit up. So that's one takeaway, the absolute centrality of consciousness. And what consciousness are we talking about? Nothing mystical and nothing extraordinary, just what we already have, the day-to-day, the diamond which the washerman had. The washerman was using it for scrubbing dirty laundry, and we are using this consciousness, this diamond which we have. We are using it to see and hear, we are using it to think, using it to love and hate and fight and enjoy and suffer and do seminars and meditate. All of that, science, religion, be nice and kind to people, be hateful and horrible to people, all of them consciousness. It's the light of light. It is that which lights up our life. Our life is basically, the central factor is consciousness. Not the body. Even the body we are aware through consciousness. Not even the mind. Vedanta points out one more thing. See, what Vedanta is doing here is, what is already there, Vedanta, it brings, it looks at it with new eyes. As the poet said, not to see new things, but to see the same things with new eyes. So look at our life again, and our whole paradigm of what we are and what's going on here begins to change. We begin to recognize it's not just a stone, it's a diamond. That's one thing. It's the light of lights. And it's right here. We always have it all the time. Another thing that Vedanta points out is, notice that this light of lights, it is constant. A simple fact. Our experiences keep changing. You look at that, and then you listen to something, then you taste something. Our experiences keep changing. What does not change is this consciousness. It's a claim, but if a little bit of reflection will show, yeah, I see what you mean. The world is changing. Our experiences of the world are changing. Our experiences of our own bodies, our minds are changing continuously. But they're all lit up by that one light. We talk in our day-to-day language, and in technical terms also nowadays, consciousness, a change of consciousness, a transformation of consciousness. Vedanta points out something quite remarkable. It is not a transformation or a change in consciousness. That actually, from a Vedantic perspective, is not possible. Whatever changes, it must be in the objective world. It must be something in the world, it must be something in the body, something in our minds, not in consciousness. Why not? Here is, again, simple, but a dramatic observation, a revelation. Consciousness is not an object. Consciousness is that to which everything else is an object. Whatever we can experience is an object, it's a thing. A philosopher, Professor Arindam Chakravarti, he has a way with words. So he says, what's an object? An object is anything that objects to your consciousness. Think about it this way. Think about your consciousness as a field spreading out. Just visualize it. And it runs up against what? This and that. These are objects. What you see or hear or smell or taste or touch. Or internally. If this is also very remarkable. And very central to our topic today of Gen Z health. If whatever we experience is an object to consciousness, we are experiencing our thoughts and feelings, emotions, good and bad, pleasure, pain, they're all experienced. And if they're experienced, you might say so. If they're experienced, then they are objects. Just as this is an object, I see it, I touch it. Similarly, this thought, this memory, this nagging idea, this maddening question, they're all objects. So there are these two kinds of objects. Physical objects which we sense in the world around us, and mental objects. But both are objects because they are experienced. They are objects to consciousness. In that case, immediately, a result, a corollary, would be an implication, would be then the body is also an object. Because, after all, you can see the body, you can touch it, you can smell it, you can taste it. If your tummy is rumbling with your hunger, you can hear it. The body is an object, and with our scientific instruments, we are surrounded here by the products of the latest science, the best science in the world. In all these research institutes, in these hospitals, they're full of gadgets and instruments to poke and probe and prod the body, to explore it. Clearly, what Vedanta takes away from this is the body is an object. And being an object, just as, here is the insight. If this is an object, I don't say I am this. This is an object to consciousness. The body is an object to consciousness. And Vedanta says, just as you would not say, I am this table, you should also not say, I am this body. It's an object. It's a biological machine, extraordinary machine, but it's a machine nevertheless. The Upanishads talk about the body as a chariot, which you mount and travel in. So you can talk of being embodied, you can talk of being in a vehicle called the body, or using a machine called the body, but I am not the body, first. Second, even more startling and stunning, the mind. Thoughts, emotions, ideas, they're all experienced. Sense of self, they're all experienced. If they're experienced, this Vedic idea, this Vedantic idea is that, then you are not the mind, they're all objects. Let me repeat that. It's an observation which is simple and dramatic, profound for us. Just as you're not the body, as you're not the table, you're not the body, you're also not your mind. The mind is an object to consciousness. Is a series of objects, mental, intellectual, memory, emotional, they're objects. Pleasure, pain, they are objects. If it can be experienced, then it's an object. The mind can be experienced. That's what we do. We introspect. We feel our feelings. We enjoy and suffer from our emotions. So they are all objects. And therefore, you are not your mind either. So you're not the body, not the mind. Body and mind are objects presented to consciousness. Then what happens? The result of this is that then what happens to the body and mind is not what is happening to you, the consciousness. You're aware of it. Here is a pain in the body. You can feel a flash of pain. You've pinched the body. Then try to see it as an object, as this object. As the body is an object, the sensation of pain is also an object. We're not denying anything, not being escapist. We're just creating, imagine what it does is, it creates a psychological gap between you and the pain. It creates a psychological gap between you and that maddening thought in your head. It is not me, it's not even mine. Just as this is not mine, this body and mind, these are amazing machinery, physical and subtle machinery, hardware and software, provided by Mother Nature, God, whatever you think. But it's not you. And the further implication of that is, then what the body mind are going through are not literally what you're going through. You are aware of it. What belongs to the body stays in the body. A little bit like Las Vegas. Yeah? So, it's the body getting old and wrinkled. I'm aware of it. It's the flash of pain in the arm. I'm aware of it. If I'm aware of it, the Vedantic teachings are quite counterintuitive. I'm so miserable. And Vedanta tells us, do you feel your misery? Of course. That's what is consuming me. I'm so depressed, miserable. If you feel your misery, then you are not miserable. Because it's an object. And you are not an object. You are aware of the misery appearing in the mind. You were there before the misery. You are there during the misery. You'll be there after the misery is gone too. You did not come into being with the misery, nor is the misery stuck to you. This creates a space for maneuver, a space for freedom. It's a thing. It's not me. It's a great, great relief, this insight. And there are other tremendous insights which come up. I'm giving a sample of what is subtle, but it's very powerful. And it can be immediately applied. Vedanta says it's already a fact. All you need is to see it, to begin to apply it in your life. See it, that these are objects. As those objects there, so are these objects. It's just here in the body or in the mind, not me. Not me, not even mine. And so there are wonderful Vedantic procedures. You can look it up. There's a huge textual material about it, a tradition of centuries, of thousands of years. And I think a good deal of it can actually be turned into protocols for mental health. Things like Drigdrishya Viveka, the distinction of the seer and the seen. The Panchakosha Viveka, the distinction of seeing yourself as consciousness to which the body, the mind, the vital force, and intellect, they all appear and disappear. These things, I think, you can make simple protocols which can be immediately used for psychiatric interventions at a certain level. So this consciousness, free of the body-mind, aware of to which the body and mind are appearing as objects, what Vedanta says is, you are consciousness. You are awareness. They had so many words for it. Chit, Chaitanya, Sambit, Bodha, Bodhi, so many. You are this awareness. What Vedanta wants us to do is make this paradigm shift. Instead of saying, I am a body-mind with consciousness, I am consciousness with a body-mind. This is the first takeaway. I think the most important takeaway. That this change in our paradigm from I am this guy, this body and this mind, and therefore whatever happens to this unit is what's happening to me. The story of this body is my story. The story of this mind is obviously my story. It is not. And it's pretty easy to see that it is not. You are this bare awareness, this naked awareness, this light of lights. What a beautiful phrase. Jyoti Shamapitad Jyoti. It is the light of all lights. You shining, the body mind are revealed, and through that the world, body, mind, senses, the world is revealed to you. But you are free of the body and its characteristics and its problems, of the mind and its problems. No escapism, then you still deal with the mind and the body, but you relax. This consciousness you are, this is the Vedantic idea of the Atman, the self. The false sense of self, body-mind, thinking the diamond is a stone. The true nature of the self, I am awareness, already present. Nothing mystical about it, nothing extraordinary. It's there for all of us. We all have that diamond, we are that diamond. What Vedanta just does is, he introduces you to the diamond which you already are. So this is the first takeaway, that I am consciousness with a body-mind, not a body-mind with consciousness. It makes for huge implications. Just do it physically. I mean, right now, literally, make that switch. It can be done.